Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time zone you're in. Happy Wednesday. I hope everyone's doing well. Let me move my mucky cup out of the way. How's it going? How's everyone doing? Hello Panic, how are you doing? Ciao bello. And all that jazz. We're not bad and not that good. What's going on? Trying to remember where I left this when I worked on this on Monday, and I think I found it. A bit down? Who knows? What's going on, guys? Is it one of those days where life just gets in the way, or has it been one of those weeks? Good mood, but your back is really annoying. Oh, that's not nice. Do you have a decent chair for your painting, or is it pretty bad? Mine is pretty bad. I don't know if you... No, you can't see it. It's just a cheapo desk chair from a cheapo store for those of you in the UK. It's an Argos special. You have a good one? Yeah, I need to get a good one. It's always been something that hasn't been a priority, and the more I paint, the more I feel like it should be a priority. So if it's not the chair, what happened that your back is acting up? Do you often have a sore back, or is it did something happen? It's like you burned a bridge that you shouldn't have, and honestly now you're trying to make amends to them and they don't want to communicate. Oops. That happens sometimes, and it sucks. I think in those situations it's worth giving them some time to cool off. Maybe send them a last message saying something along the lines of, I won't keep pestering you, but I just want to say that I don't like how we left it, and if you ever feel like rekindling or catching up for whatever reason, please do reach out, or something along those lines. That tends to and then just leave the ball in their court, because it can be quite overwhelming, I guess, if someone is already feeling upset. If someone keeps messaging. I don't know if that's what you're doing, but it's something that I've noticed in communication that friends have had and struggled with over the years. With me, it's usually, or I say usually, I don't have all that many friends where a situation like this would or could occur, if that makes sense. In all honesty, the closest I've ever come to completely burning a bridge and cutting someone out We didn't speak for a year afterwards, and then they reached out saying that they missed speaking with me, but it's not the same. Where's the black dog? He is under the desk at the moment. He is very tired from having been at doggy daycare all day. He always, bless him, he's not. They told me a couple of weeks ago when we went. They had a new girl there working there, and I went to collect him, and I said, "Oh yeah, it's George. He's a German Spitz, the little black fluffy one." And she said, "Oh, the one with FOMO." So he has a fear of missing out and doesn't ever just take himself off to go chill. So he's always really tired after a day at daycare. You say friendly. I think he's just a bit nosy. He doesn't really get on with many other dogs. He doesn't really make friends. Besides, he has one like dog friend, and that's my friend's cockapoo who stayed with us for a while a couple of weeks ago, and they get on like a house on fire. Like they will go off and go sniff things together and just do like really sweet like bro stuff together. Like rough tumbling, like rough housing and stuff. It's really, really sweet. But most other dogs, he doesn't really have the patience for them. So if they're if they're a bit full on, he's like, yeah, never mind that. And he'll just either gets really, really grumpy with them, or just walks off. So he doesn't often bond with other dogs, which is kind of a shame. I would like it if he made more friends. But he's noisy. He barks when he gets really excited, and other dogs, and mostly owners, to be honest, find it a bit distressing. They're like, "Oh, your dog's really vicious." It's like, no, he's not vicious. He's just noisy. And with regards to the subject, I think we all have times where like relationships, contacts change or end. Yes, it can be really sad, but sometimes it is what it is. You had a GSP that made friends with a bloodhound named Bo. Bo would show up like clockwork at the exact time every day at our back door. Oh no, that's so cute. Oh, bros. Bros going on an adventure. Oh man, I love that. Dogs are so pure. They have such a innate wholesomeness about them that it breaks my heart sometimes. How cute he can be, just completely innocent and adorable. Once Bo passed and stopped showing up, Lucky followed soon after. Like to think they're still oh yeah, they like, I reckon Bo just waited at the top of the Rainbow Bridge and they went off on another adventure together. Yeah, so wait for each other. Like they would before. It's like, are you coming to play? It's the only way I can think about these things, otherwise I'll tear up and start crying. Like, the idea of losing my dog is just... breaks my heart. So, can't watch sad, like, rescue stories either. Like, people are like, how can you give up this really cute dog? Oh my god! And it's like the most hideous, like, swamp-arsed little goblin that someone has abandoned somewhere. Like, oh, look at him, he's so pure! How can you abandon? Look at me, just getting all teary-eyed at the idea of Bo waiting at Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, I know, right? It's one of those things where people say like, oh, right, where certain religions say that dogs don't or can't go to heaven, like, why the heck not? Because it wouldn't be heaven to me if there's no dogs. So my dog would definitely be in heaven and would be waiting for me. There's this really cute comic where a guy arrived at the pearly gates and like Saint Peter is like, oh, you must be little Benny or something like that. Yeah, because Fido here hasn't stopped talking about you for the last 20 years, like 40 years or something like that. And it's like, oh my god. Exactly, wouldn't want to heaven without your dogs, exactly. That's my thoughts exactly. Be pointless. Onto a slightly less heartbreaking subject. What's everyone painting tonight? Is anyone doing anything fun? Building or... Pretty tree person. Yeah, I like, honestly, I love Sylvaneth. They are so good. Tinder date. No, that's that is so bad. That is so bad. Flint and Tinder. Oh no. Those are the best though. The unintentional, really funny ones. You finished a custody for Shadowkeeper. Ooh, nice. Nick told me, or he started building the Heresy Custodies Dreadnought, or what was it? Like the oh god, bear with. I will find exactly what he said. Oh, Galatis. He said, it's the most complicated plastic kit I've ever built. Then one of our friends who builds only custodies says, oh, it can't be that bad, looks at instructions, oh my god. Well, that will be fun. Nick said, I started at 7 PM, stopped at 11 PM, and I still had the shield arm to build, so I was nearly done. I'm pretty experienced with plastic kits, and I can't think of one that was as fiddly as that. So, yeah, apparently, they're really, really fiddly. Which made me laugh, because like, he normally builds plastic kits for chill time and relaxation, and this didn't sound like chill time or relaxation to me, so it made me chuckle, bless him. You built all the Heresy's Custodies box and you regret everything. Yeah, because now you have to do it. You have to paint it. You'll be working on some tainted grail, little fishing salamander guy, and an Araman today. Ooh, very nice. Oh, poles. I have to remember to look up what the ridiculously cute game was that I saw when I went to Salute earlier this year. It had like badgers and foxes and rabbits and axolotls, and honestly, it just sounds so good, and they were so cute, and I should have bought the starter set when I saw them. Big Harry, how you doing? You're gonna say hi to a couple of people? No worries. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Oh, that picture. How was RoseCon? RoseCon was lovely. It feels like it was ages ago now. Nah, it was a really good time. We had a really nice con. It was really nice to see everyone again. It was, I think, very successful. People were very happy, and we have some great ideas for next year already. Sorry to hear that you were taking a at least temporary step back from the organising, but I completely understand that sometimes life gets in the way, so I hope that in the not too distant future you'll get a bit of a break and you'll be able to join the team again. But yeah, it was a really good time. We had painting competition went really well. I think the prizes were really well received, so I was quite happy. I managed to let me scoot over slightly. I managed to get a couple of nice prizes for the competition, and we had some really nice entries, like really nice. So it was an absolute joy to judge. Very difficult to judge as well, because it's yeah, there was some absolute quality work. So hard to judge, but I think we picked the right winner. Cash did an amazing job with his little diorama. And it is actually like you could tell from what he'd built how much blood, sweat and tears went into it, and it was yeah, it was a joy. Let me know when you want me to start or finish working on your commission. I've paused it for now until you're in a better position. But yeah, just drop me a line when things are better for you, and I'll just pick the thread back up. I've got a couple of jobs on the go at the moment. I'm working on this one for myself, really. It's a training project. So I'm trying to be really neat, which is all very counterintuitive for me when I'm doing Sylvaneth. But I really love painting Sylvaneth. I've said this many times, and I probably will never shut up about it. I just think they're so lovely to paint. I will, if anyone ever asks me what should I paint, get yourself some Sylvaneth, because these tree people are stunning. And working on them and feeling them or seeing them slowly come together has been fantastic. You asked Chris to remove you from the Rose Gold admin mainly because you're so overwhelmed and you promised so much with him and with all your working hours. No, of course. Oh, you don't have to feel horrible. Don't worry about that. I think Chris very much understands that sometimes life gets in the way. Evening, White Wolf. How you doing? Thank you for the lurk. Pixie, how's it going? How is it going? How are you doing today, my dear? I should probably put something in my video description along the lines of Happy Pride and stuff. Because we are hella inclusive. Better now, after a nap and food. Yeah. Start of the day was hard. Hard pass, redo. Yeah, my work day finished like that. I was like, yeah, no thank you. I bless my boss, he is a very, very nice man. But he sometimes makes working for him very difficult for someone like me with a definite case of the neurospices. Being autistic, even mildly, makes his management style very, very challenging. And yeah, today was one of those days where I just felt like, wish I was home, wish I was painting. So here we are. Here we are. She is very pretty. I love this model. It's one of the first models I've ever bought for myself. When I started painting. So this is my second attempt at painting her. And I'm really hoping I will be able to do her justice better than I did last time. Because while she was fine last time, I know she can be way better than what I did. Yeah, everyone, you're trying to make the bee part into moss. Ooh, nice. I found this really, really cool, like a, what's it called? Like, they do like basing materials and stuff. A very small company. I don't know where you're based, Pixie, but if you're in the UK, they are called... Gonna have to find them now. Nope. Ah, that's a shame. I might be able to find something similar. These guys, they make... they make this stuff. They're called Pemberley Scenics. They're all very retro looking. And there's a texture paint. You can see it's all separated in pots. So you have to shake it, stir it and all that. And you put it on the surface and it leaves this mossy texture behind. They've got a dark green, there's a yellow green, and there's a brownish version of it. It's like Dirty Down Moss, but Dirty Down Moss is mostly the color. This stuff has actually got some texture in it, and it really is. It looks like real. They took a picture of one of their scenic walls with the moss on it, and the guy had taken a picture of like an old wall in his village where he lives, and put those pictures next to each other, and genuinely it looked the same. It was fantastic. I reckon that's something that he's done. He's like put something textury like a sand or a grit of some sort in there to create a texture, and there's probably some PVA or something in there because it behaves really nice. It's a very nice yeah, it's a very nice material. I don't have very many reasons or opportunities to use it because I don't do much heavy weathering on things. But I'm really glad I picked it up when I did because it was yeah, it was a great little discovery. God, it took me a while to find the word there. Wow. Are you working on anything at the moment, Pixie? Can't remember now if you said it already. Not really, no time. No, that's fair. Again, life gets in the way. It's one of the reasons why I started streaming. It means that I actually like schedule time to do my hobby, because otherwise I'll be busy between quotation marks, and I will spend hours on the sofa with Instagram or something, doom scrolling, or I'll be reading my book until I pass out. While there's nothing really inherently wrong with reading, for me it's a bit dangerous. It's too much of an escape. Work is a bastard. 'Tis a bastard for sure. If I could get away with it, all I'd do is paint. And that would just be my single source of income. But at this point, I don't have enough commission work to quite make that possible yet. Working on it though. Working on it. One of the commission painters I know just does a few supermarket shifts to sort of well, to secure a baseline funding for his bills and stuff every month, and the rest he gets from doing commissions. And I feel like that's not a bad way to do it. A tiny bit of Rhinox hide. Paint, how you doing? How's it going, darling? I love Rhinox hide. It's a great paint. Rhinox hide and Averland Sunset. Both great paints. Hugely underappreciated. Thank you for the stretch. Bear with. Ooh, that was a nice stretch. EP. I know the feeling. I am knackered. Absolutely bazonkered, but it's one of those things. Life, again, gets in the way. Right, this is too chalky for me, so that's going to go back on the shelf. Oh god! What are we getting? Fenrisian grey with some ivory? No. No, that's not blue enough. How about Lothern blue? Yeah, why the heck not? Let's try that. Yeah, I've had... I don't even know what's going on, but I am not sleeping very well. But like, it's not bad. Like, I've had worse, but it's definitely I've definitely had better too. I think it's a combination of it either being too hot, which it has been for a while, and then it being too cold all of a sudden. And we had a crazy storm yesterday. Oh my god, it was ridiculous. I was supposed to go to Agility with my dog, and I got in the car and I thought, I think there was thunder that I heard in the distance, and it was quite dark clouds. And not 5 minutes in, and it started raining into the drive. It was like half an hour drive. And within 10 minutes, like, visibility was like 15 meters. Just torrential rain, hail. I'd been walking around in a t-shirt earlier in the day. Torrential rain, hail, and it was... yeah, it was... not fun. So I did not go to Agility. I turned around and called them and said, sorry, but this weather is not great, and I know that you probably are going to do it inside instead of outside, but by the time I get to you, all the traffic is backed up because the weather is so terrible. I still have to walk my dog when I get to you, because he needs a walk after work, obviously. And I'm not planning on doing that. So they were like, yeah, no, completely understand. See you next week. You've not been sleeping well either? You've got stuff on the mind, or is there factors? Like, I know some people sleep really well when there's a storm, and I don't. I've always found nature being violent a little bit disturbing, like a little bit scary. I like a gentle drizzle, like a light rain is really, really nice to fall asleep to, it's like a sort of white noise. But as soon as it starts storming, I start worrying about like the roof tiles coming off the roof, or the fence blowing down, or something stupid like that. And then I don't sleep well anymore. Just worried about what this storm is going to cost me financially. Factors in there's overthinking, there's regret in your actions, and no matter how you try to make amends for things, you just seem to get deeper and deeper in a hole you dug yourself. Oh Lord, that does sound difficult. Sometimes, and ignore me if this is not at all relevant to your situation, but sometimes letting go of scenarios like that is the healthier option, like cutting your losses. That doesn't mean you stop regretting what happened, but being able to give yourself a break, and allow yourself to know that there's been mistakes made, but we're all human at the end of the day, and provided you haven't like driven over someone's dog on purpose, there's a certain amount of grace that you should give yourself for allowing yourself to make mistakes. And I know that's rich coming from me, being overthinker and probably one of the people who is the hardest on themselves on this entire planet, for reasons unknown. But I like to think that I might, at some point in the future, maybe follow my own advice. Because that'd be ever so nice. Sure, you blocked and banned someone you shouldn't have because you chose to listen to someone else, and now that you regret your actions, you're trying to make up for it, or it's not being responded to. It's hard. Sometimes we listen to the wrong people, and I think in a situation like this, it might be worth explaining that yes, you made the mistake and you listened to the wrong person, you took the wrong person's side. You now see that you made that mistake. You regret your actions, you want to apologize, but you fully understand if this person needs their space. And then leave it up to them. Because like you say, there are consequences to these kinds of things, unfortunately. And it does sometimes mean that certain friendships end. Which is sad, because no one ever wants to lose a friend, and especially not someone they feel close to or someone they miss. But didn't just drop my brush. Don't believe what you saw. Lies and slander. You didn't miss them until recently you realised how much support they gave you. Yeah. That really does suck. I think my autism has made it quite difficult for me to forge like real bonds with people over the years. It's quite easy for me to make superficial contact, and in some scenarios I will be that person who overshares because I get nervous in situations, and the easiest way to keep the conversation going is to just buy like trauma share and stuff like that. So the only times I've ever been in a situation like that, it's been the other way around. Like I've been No, actually, no. I once just decided to choose my own sanity and cut someone out of my life. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, I've started talking to them again, sort of. But the trust is gone. And for me, once the trust is gone, it's very difficult for anyone to win that back. It's funnily enough, I saw an almost identical situation on Instagram the other day, where someone said, how many of you thought you were really good friends with someone, and then saw on social media the photos of their wedding where they'd invited about 500 odd people by the looks of it, but you weren't invited. I was like, oh, that's interesting. Not just me then. I saw people like comment saying, "Oh yeah, I've had that. It was even worse. I was invited to the bachelor party, but not to the actual wedding." I was like, "Oh, that is worse." I was not invited to a bachelor party. You invited both your cousins to your wedding when you first got married, and when they got married, ooh, fucking hell. It's like, oh yeah, but we wanted to keep it really small. It's like, right. So why are there hundreds of people in your photos? It's just really, really close friends and family. Oh, noted. Not me then. Now this was a friend that I had, a male friend who I'd been talking to. Like we started talking at work a lot. And like, I genuinely really liked the guy. I thought he was really nice, and I had a really nice girlfriend, and I was friends with his girlfriend as well. And then they broke up because she cheated on him, and I chose his side in the breakup. So I felt like I'd been there. Exactly. Like, I'd been there when he was in bits and needed support and all that, and like I was there when he met his new girlfriend, and they had they're really happy, and she got pregnant, and they had a little baby, and like, congratulations, and very nice. And then all of a sudden there was photos on Facebook that they got married, and I was like, I didn't even know you were engaged. Like, it's like, oh, I'm sure I told you. I was like, no. I know my memory's not the best, but that I would have remembered. Thanks. So, yeah. And now a year later, he's like, oh yeah, I've had a bit of a health scare, and it's made me realise that I need to keep my friends closer and take better care of my contacts, and I just realised how much of an impact you made on me during my life. Great. Not enough to invite me to your wedding though. You had a fucking owl at your wedding. So don't tell me it was low cost or low budget or anything like that. Oh, thank you, Paint. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. I need to wash my hair. I had to use dry shampoo this morning. And I don't like using dry shampoo, but I did not have time before taking the dog to daycare to wash my hair. Like, the washing isn't the bad thing, it's the drying afterwards. So yeah, I was like, okay. So I will do that before I go to bed tonight, I think. I'll have a nice warm shower, wash my hair, and then crawl into bed all nice and fresh, which is one of the best feelings in the world, in my humble opinion. Got something in my mouth. It's paint. Let's get going. Have a good stream. No worries. Hope you have a good day at work today. Kat, how you doing? No worries. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Oh, hydrate. That's actually a good shout. Thank you, Panic. You want to see my first? I do actually have it here. She's been at the hobby store for a long time in their cabinet. That's the first one. Let me do a like, she's not bad, but she is a bit messy, and yeah. She the colors are good. The colors are good, but she I can see where I've overworked the paint. Yeah, this one needs to be clean. Clean. So that's what we're doing. We're doing clean. Clean, clean, clean. Yeah, I really genuinely love this model. I really hope that this turns out the way I think it will, or hope it will, I should say. And that I do her justice this time, or more justice. I don't know how I should. Warsong Revenant. Pretty sure I have those as well. Bear with. I may... I've sold that one. I made him. Did I sell him? I think I sold him. Pretty sure I did, yeah. Don't think I have him anymore. I have a picture of him though. It's a really cool model, very fragile. Very fragile. I know I have a photo of him on my website somewhere. Yeah, I don't have him handy here on my phone. But yeah. It's not used to seeing me on a weekday. I'm always here on a Wednesday. How are you doing, Chronicler? You right? Yeah, the Revenant, really fun model. Is it possible that normally you're streaming when I am? Doubt. Definitely. Work on this model for the rest of the year. Oh, don't. I can't. It needs to be finished in 3 weeks. So we're no, training project. I mean, if someone wants to buy her afterwards, then by all means, like, it's just an opportunity for me to buy another one in the future. What are you working on at the moment, Chronicler? Are you doing anything fun? I feel like I haven't seen your stream in a while, but that might be... Maybe we've been living past each other. Mostly naked commissar. Hey, don't knock it till you try it and all that. Very confident in himself. We sometimes could all we could all take a bit of that confidence sometimes, I feel. I love her tummy. Like, the belly button is a bit freaky, but she has like this almost like Poochie Buddha belly kinda. Yeah, I love this model. Oh, fig. Yes, exactly. Like, cute little muffin top. Look how nice and... It makes me happy. None of that freaky skinny shit. I mean, she's still skinny, but she's not like scary thinny. Don't think a spirit tree man has organs, just boobs. She might have like age rings. You don't know that. You see some models lately. Did you question how the girl could live? Oh god, yeah, don't. It living on like pickle juice and wishes. It's like, well, I sniffed a burger the other day. Heartbreaking. Oh, Betis, yeah. Sniff the barber. Well, whatever floats her boat, I guess. If that's how she gets her calories in, then... Go on, girl. Sniff that man with the clippers. Be funny though. Oh my god. Oof, nearly. Yeah, it's I'm unfortunately I live on cheese and life. I say unfortunately. Fortunately for me, it's yeah, I think I would get very, very sad if I couldn't have cheese. Well, I'm going to see the medically professional. You're going to see the medical professional later this month? Which one? Is it the one that deals in cheese? Or an actual medical professional? Just a GP needs to sort out some depression crap. Yeah, that is a good shout. Important stuff. Sadly. Sadly necessary. And good on you, really. It does sucketh. It really doth. Doth sucketh majorly. I've been doing okay recently. Like, espresso depresso wise. Can't really complain. Like, it's not perfect by any means, but it helps when the sun comes out. Helps me anyway when the sun comes out. Dude, you were supposed to be a glaze. What the hell? Just meh at the moment. You prefer not to feel meh. Yes. That is always the preferred state. Not meh. Really branching out. My art is rooted in realism. Nothing leaves my scrutiny. Stumped by my skills. I look forward to watching my skills bloom. Ah. That's an excellent one. Rax the Punisher gun. You have a new favourite? Which one's that? The only thing Flat Earthers fear is fear itself. Okay, that is great. I always find it really upsetting when really funny jokes, you can't tell them, you have to write them down, or the other way around, like you can't write them down because they don't sound... yeah. It's like, I have this great joke, but I have to write it down. It's like, okay. Oh god, hair? Flat Earth have been chasing knowledge, but it's always been faster. Yeah, or the Flat Earthers Facebook group has members all around the globe. Ruby, how are you doing? The big thing about the English language. There are no rules. Oh, I hate that. I love and I hate that. How are you doing, Ruby? You alright? Oh god. The difference between a chemist and a plumber. I also pronounced the word. Yeah. That was the one that I was thinking of earlier. The flat earth, the one who stormed us saying he'd walk to the edge of the world, he'll come back round eventually. You're good. Did you say you're alive? Your head off? Oh, nice. Oh, bless you. Really appreciate you dropping by. Am I following you? That's a question. I'm not. I am now. Guys, go follow Ruby. Yeah. S-O. Control V. There. Oh my gosh, thank you, Ruby. That's very kind. You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Guys, Ruby makes really, really amazing brushes. If you're ever in the market for some brushes, Ruby, feel free to post a link. I think it might block the link, but I will repost it. So if you have a link to your website, because my Nightbot has been acting up recently and it's been blocking stuff, so. Absolutely do not mind one bit. It didn't even block it. There you go. Let me there you go. Oh, you wouldn't get timed out. It might tell you to like not post links, and then I would copy the link and repost it. But it's yeah, no. Bots hate everyone. Like, I will specifically ask someone for their Instagram, and it will it will just, yeah, kick off, which is very silly, really. Like, I specifically asked them. Ruby is one of the very kind people who, at RoseCon, donated some brushes to be handed out to as prizes of the painting competition, and they are amazing. You fight with Andy's a lot, especially over profanity. Well, Andy, mediocre hobby Andy, or... Yeah. There's something really silly about filters. It's like, I'm pretty sure mine doesn't filter out profanity. Almost positive. Kind of want to try now, being honest. Yeah, I really need to go over my my Nightbot at some point and like give it a telling off. Find out there are some words I get through and some really minor ones I don't. I know all about that because in Dutch there is a the Dutch word for you can is the Dutch phrase for you can is jij kunt, and that's spelled K-U-N-T. So any kind of Dutch streamer that has someone talking about things that that someone else is able to do usually gets filtered out. It's really funny. It happens in most games as well. I know that World of Warcraft, for example, the profanity filter kicks up a fuss. There's something really funny about I just really like messing with profanity filters, really. I find it very enjoyable. Am I licking the paint off my brush? Yes, I am. Don't at me. I figured rather than going for the top highlight on this, let's be clever and actually put some base color down on these honeycombs. Exactly. Profanity filters, what the fuck are those? Exactly that. How you doing, Death? I was playing Pocopia on the sofa in the office yesterday while Nick was watching your stream. Your Final Fantasy stream. And I was looking over your shoulder. How does the paint taste? This is Avalanche Sunset. This one's a bit, it tastes a bit like how pencils tasted if you used to chew on the back of a pencil. I always turned it off because someone's swearing at you. You need to know what this is. Exactly. Yep, exactly that. I've never had. I've turned them off as soon as I realised what they were, and it's been many years since I haven't turned them back off or back on. Sorry. What, that the paint tastes like how the back of a pencil tastes when you chew on it? Yeah. I have a hand cream that smells like pencil sharpenings. And I know it's supposed to be minty, like spearminty or something like that. But it just doesn't smell like that to me. And there's something incredibly comforting about it. Profanity filters are offensive. They're trying to censor my speech. Yes. Censored this, bitches. Yeah. Yeah, I need to get Nightbot to stop being a whiny bitch, and for some reason it's decided that links aren't okay anymore. So I need to turn that off. New millionaire idea: tasty paint. I mean, the Nuln Oil is one of those paints that every miniature painter has eaten once in their life at least, and Nuln Oil is the one that it's miniature painter's equivalent of the Kool-Aid. We all sip the Nuln Oil. Oh yeah, if you can, yeah, that'd be huge. Thank you. It, for some reason, was alright with rubies just now, but I know that it blocked someone's Instagram the other day, and I was like, why are you blocking Instagram all of a sudden? You've been fine with it. I turned off that filter. But yeah, it was very, very comforting. Bear with the Anydesk, was it? It was. I should really just pin this to my taskbar. Ik hoorde iets over wat iemand kan. Ja, exactly. You know it. It's yeah, it's a silly thing. But it might be set to sub only, that's possible. I feel like follower only would probably be a safe thing to do. But you know what I mean. Snowy. Oh, jij kunt er ook wat van. Yeah, exactly. It's honestly. It's a... You're gonna talk shit about your language, who am I to speak? Yeah. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, part of my French. Irish. I love the Irish. This Irish and this one Irish person in particular, obviously. It also sounds a silly language, but you're Welsh, so yeah, yeah. My partner's mum is Welsh, and she, honestly, she's wonderful. I think I've hit the mother-in-law jackpot with her. She's the nicest. And it surprises me every time when sometimes she just comes out with these really Welsh sounding things, even when she doesn't try. It's always just posh English. Oof. Yeah, exactly. It's an easy way to take a potato cannon to the gut, yeah. If you're lucky, it will be potatoes. I really want to know what that was, Death. And I love that you took the time to like stop doing what you were doing just to give him some shit. Really funny. We do have some ridiculous phrasing, not gonna lie. Yeah. And she was like, I can't do accents, so I won't try. But she was like, she had her. My partner is like second batch of kids. She had her first two sons about 16 years before she had my partner. I asked her why such a big gap, and she basically said, oh yeah, we're Welsh and it's really boring. There's only two things to do here: it's have sex and get drunk. So it's like, I just had sex. It's like, okay. So, made me laugh. No idea what that's. He's a complete fool. That's actually quite kind still. But yeah, so moved away from Wales and slowed down on the kids until she found her then partner and had my boyfriend 16 years later, basically. It's not the first time yet. It's boring. Like, there's sheep, there's alcohol. And that's where I'm gonna end that sentence. Just for the piss take, because I'm allowed. I get the piss taken out of me all the time for being Dutch. Sex and alcohol. You can have regulars, sub only, or everyone. I think just do everyone. To be honest, I don't really get any, like... I mean, here's where I'm absolutely jinxing myself and I get everyone and their mum show up and post, like, dodgy links in my chat, but I've not had anyone be dodgy. Because I can't be bothered to type permit every time I want I want to allow someone to link. There's sheep, there's alcohol, and there's unfortunately the English. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. We have this ongoing joke with some of our Welsh friends who are, technically speaking, also only half Welsh, because I think their mum is Welsh and they've lived in Wales their entire lives, and they if you set a panic button that clears a chat, changes to emote only mode, you can be pretty safe with links up. Ooh. But that implies understanding of, and also being quick enough. Like, my keyboard is underneath my monitor, and the chances of me spotting a dodgy link before it's like zoomed halfway up the chat is pretty small. But yeah, we've got some. Thank you. That's Beard Bot. I like that. One day I'll learn how to pronounce your name correctly as well. It's been like, what, 10 years? I should really really. This is a real link and it's allowed. It's for your coding projects. Ooh. I know it's not pronounced Darth, and it does my head in. That's true. That's true. That's the one that really matters anyway. It's really cute. The dog underneath my desk, I can hear him trying to like reposition his bed, but his bed at the moment is just a single like a dog mattress thing. Really comfy. One side is a cooling side and the other side is warming, so depending on the weather it's I turn it over. You do your own head in. Same, bro. But yeah, he's been digging it to get more comfy, and he went to the groomer on Friday, and he still smells really fresh, like groomer fresh, despite having rolled in all kinds of stuff at daycare today. He still smells like dreams and love, and he's a good boy. Haven't closed because you're trying to concentrate. Yeah, no, of course. like, I'm not touching it until you tell me that you're done, and then I might touch it then, but probably not until I'm done streaming, to be honest. Because you're a very considerate mod who actually, like, you move things away from my screen so I can still see what's going on, and I touch it when you're done. Well, now. Well, now. Oh, behave. Oh my. Yeah, that's deserved. He's complaining so loud. Time to knuckle down. No worries. Have a lovely rest of your evening, Ruby. I really appreciate you hanging out, and thank you for the sub. It's been very kind. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate. I love Fanta Lemon. Even if it is discount version. I like most Fantas, actually. I also like Rubicon and anything mango. I love mango. Mango is my favorite. I know I've said this before, but it really is. It is the best. I like mango beers as well, and mango cidery thing. Anything mango. Don't even really know why. There's something weird about mango that just. Can I reach? I really did not want to leave these bees off for like a sub-assembly kind of thing, because they are. I tried to just dry fit them, but have three these ones have 5 tiny little nubs on the underneath that go into the holes. And to fit them in, slot them in correctly, I was like, I don't want to do that when it isn't when I'm a paying job. I'm deep into a paying job, and Buy fake followers at buyfakefollowers.com. Hmm. Probably because it knows that I like you. We'll let you post anything you want, Death. Like, surely it can't be fake if it comes from him. God. My brain. It came up with the most hideous stuff. Ooh, nearly put red on my model. How did I even get red on my model? No, still letting you do it. Panic! Thank you so much for the raid. That's very kind of you. I didn't realise you were on. I'm sorry about that. Everyone go send Panic some love. If you're not following yet, you should. Because they're good people. What were you working on today, Panic? Oh, you did say. Yep. My elbow is sore. Look, it's all like red. There. Should have a little cushion here, an elbow cushion. Ooh. I trust that link. Oh, nice. He's a chunky boy. I love that gold. That's very nice. Very clean. Very clean. Chunky indeed. We like a bit of chunk. Big is beautiful. That's cute. I don't know what it is, but it looks really cute with the little leggy things. Look at the little leggy things. Thank you. Are you heading off? Are you going to bed? Well, it says Skitter. Skitter? I hardly know her. Getting bed ready? Yeah, nice. Thank you very much for the raid and for hanging out earlier. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you again soon. Sleep well. And have a lovely rest of your evening. Bye bye. Oh, from another Warhammer streamer. I refuse to say streamer. That is one of my pet hates. I think you're gonna have to become quite forceful with it. Huh? Give it a bit of give it something to think about. Oh, you'll like this paint. Yesterday afternoon at work, randomly, you'll have word with it. Firm words, yes. At like 1:58, very specific time, my entire inbox at work, like I've got access to a bunch of them at work, but the main one, like the main email address that every customer knows and uses, suddenly emptied out, like completely, nothing left. Inbox, outbox, deleted items, empty. And I was just looking at this white inbox. You're all done for today, and it's like. And we don't have IT support at work. I am IT support at work. So I said to my boss, you're going to have to give me a minute because this mailbox has just stopped working. And he's like, oh, I can still see it. It's still working for me. Let me refresh. Oh, no, it's gone. So it was gone for him as well. Didn't do anything. Literally, I wasn't even in it. I just looked over and hit what's it called? Like send and receive. And it just, so I phoned our like our email host, because our domains are hosted with well, technically speaking, they're just a they do web design and oh god, and digital graphic art and stuff like that. So I phoned the guy there who's my contact there, and it's like, I don't know what's going on. What's happening? Help. And he was like, oh, that's weird. On the webmail, it's still working. I can see everything on the webmail. So that's great. That means that it's not completely gone, but what? It's like, oh yeah, maybe the IMAP has just decided to reset. It's like, fantastic. Tell it to stop. So it, after like 40 minutes, it started repopulating. So all the old, at first it emptied out, and any email that was sent to us just arrived. So there was like 5 or 6 emails in the space of 15 minutes that came in. And I was like, okay, so it's still like working. It's not offline. I could send stuff with it as well, so I wasn't like completely buggered. And once I spoke to the guy off site, I think it started repopulating, but it deleted things that had come in during that time. So I've now somehow, even on the Slackmail webmail, I have somehow lost the emails between 158 and 307 somehow. It's still not working properly at the moment. It's I have no idea what to do. I have removed the account from my Outlook. I have re-added it to my Outlook just to see if it would fix itself if I did that. And it just keeps attempting to like sync and do shit. Let me I sent Nick a picture of it because it was killing me. It was doing just this the whole day. Let's see if I can, yeah. Synchronizing inbox and then send receive. After it finished synchronizing, send receive just sort of stopped halfway through. Yeah, no worries. Test however you want, darling. But yeah, it's no clue what the issue is. I'm hoping that giving it a firm kick up the ass will, like if I like hard reset again or something, big ol' reboot. But yeah, so far no joy just yet. I am allowed to ask tech questions during office hours. Yeah, but this is the kind of question that, like, unless you're logged in and looking at it and you have all the time in the world, it's not something that's easily fixed, I think, because I'm not like the most tech illiterate person. I'm not great with tech, but I'm alright with Google, so I can usually Google most issues and fix things myself, but in this case, stumped. The offside guy was, oh yeah, maybe I need to like reassign you a new IMAP and try that. It's like, okay. Great. Can you do that? So he was going to try and do that at the end of the day today, but we shall see. But yeah, I genuinely have no clue whatsoever what happened there. I've never seen it happen before. I hope to never see it happen again, because it's kind of terrifying to watch your inbox just empty out. But yeah. Oh man, I've had to do so many interventions recently as well. Like where my boss is responding to phishing emails and stuff, and I'm like, what are you doing? It's like, oh yeah, he sent an email saying that he needed our services and that if we had availability that he would send us the drawings. I was like, great. There isn't a single individual who is enthusiastic about their big old project, big new project, that won't tell you about what this project is in the first email that they send you. the fact that he's saying he wants our services, doesn't even specify what the services are, mostly because he can't be bothered to find out what it is we actually do, means it's a scam. It's like, oh, but what's it? What if it's real? So if it's real, they'll come back to us. And then they they send you a OneDrive link with some scammy shit in it. It's like, don't open that. It's like, yeah, but it's only a OneDrive. It's like, don't open it. If it's something that oh my god. It is a scam, isn't it? But yeah, it's been a tiring week for stuff like that. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you again that you shouldn't be opening stuff, that you shouldn't be responding to these emails at all. Don't get paid enough to do 17 jobs. I know, right? I think the worst part of it is that I don't get the authority to do the jobs that I do. Every single thing he wants to be involved in. He won't let me make decisions. So I'm waiting for stuff and then just never hearing a response. I'm interested. Your product, please click this link and tell me about your product and or service. Exactly that. It just... It's... If they knew what we did, they would be more specific. Don't fuck me here, bye faithful motherfucker. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but that was funny. Oh, I love this song. I love the real one. This one's alright, but the Has Been Hotel Man. What a show. What song? This song! Exclamation point music. So it's only slightly dead. I think this is from episode 3 of season 1. my favorite episode. Brutal, but very good. You don't need to fix anything, you know that, right? I appreciate any kind of support you give, but it's not a mandatory exercise, and if you have other things that you want to be doing, absolutely, please go do them. I would feel terrible if you improvise fire support artillery ongoing, yeah. Don't lick the paint off your brush, not when it's like needed to get in there. You're ready to murder Streamer Ball. That's fair. I 100%. I think maybe it's having a meltdown. Maybe before you give yourself a meltdown. Maybe go play some Final Fantasy instead. I feel really bad. Oh, bless you. You're too good to me. Nothing to feel bad I didn't ask. No, I know that, but sometimes when people, like, I know I'm guilty of this. I will offer something, quite happily start it, realise it's turning into a clusterfuck, and then wish I hadn't offered. So I would 100% support if you were like, no thanks. Flustercluck, yeah. That's a great word. Probably doesn't help that I only have one monitor, so you're having to faff about with one screen and overlaying things and... That barking is the dog realizing that Dad's home. Ow, George, you're very loud. Enough. Can you go in bed? Come on, George. He's like, but I can hear the car. I was like, yes, I know you can, darling. I know you can. That's okay, though. I hear it too. Thank you. Indeed, Bork Bork. He's a great guard dog. You're actively echoing my head. He's stuck his nose to the bottom of the door and is just huffing against it at the moment. It's like my guy. He's not going to come in here, I'm afraid. At least I don't think he is. Ooh. Hello. And you've been timed out. Very naughty. Beautiful, thank you. How long is 600 seconds? My brain isn't braining at the moment. 10 minutes or something? Yeah, that makes sense. 600 divided by 60. Oh, duh. Oh, I feel bad. I mean, the actual command is working. It's just the, I wonder what this song is. Oh, thank you. Oh, and a hydrate. Kind sir. Hell yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's not saying I'm not a shrimp. I wonder how I managed to break that. Duh. I'm not a fish.
I'm not a shrimp!
There it is. Slow-mo. No, it's I saw him fix it. Yeah. It wasn't slow-mo, it was a delayed one. Because it needed to be fixed. We say that. I'm sure it's trying, but it's not trying very hard. Like me at work. Oh man, I've been so demotivated. I swear, if I get any more demotivated, I'll fall asleep at work. I really hate feeling like that as well. Oh, it's working. Thank you. You are an absolute godsend. Also, I don't know. Oh no, it doesn't need a Spotify link. No, I mean it can do, but it's absolutely not required. Also, for those of you who don't yet, go do the thing. His streams are fabulous. And contrary to this person over here, he actually knows what he's doing. Would you believe it or not? Yeah, if you like the Irish, follow that man. Because he's wonderful. I do. I like those pricks. Ice yellow. I think Nick has ice yellow. He does. Oh, that sounds sloshy. Just because it is. Ooh. Didn't even realise I still had that in a notepad. Look at this abortion. Please don't spunk all over my hand. Ice yellow. Why is it that dropper bottles feel like they need to cover you in their secret sauce? Wow. Fancy. It does sound. It did sound like something else, didn't it? I thought I put paint on my tip, but I didn't, fortunately. So, small wins. That's for the stream on the other side, not Twitch, yeah. Yeah. The one where I'd 100% would fall in the gilf category at this point. I'd be great for some song links, but if it's an issue, thank you. No, I'm sure it's I'm sure it's perfect. Oh, surely 40 plus ends up in the G category, not the M category anymore. I feel like anything over the age of what, 25 isn't not that it matters. Fuck no. Unless you're a parent or grandparent, it just goes into the regular testing streamer bot. Don't fuck up. Dude, hell yeah. Look at that streamer bot response. What a champion. We have a really old little terrier dog. You're out all working. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You're a hero. A really old little dog in our agility group, and he still goes round, sort of, but he's half blind. I swear he has cataracts. He can't hear his mum half the time. I don't really know why she still takes him to agility, but he seems to be having a good time, so that's probably why. We just take the jumps down for him so he doesn't have to actually jump over them, and he's not allowed on the high things anymore, just in case he'll fall off. Every time he goes around, his name's Baz, which I think is even better. But he goes around, and we all just think, just what a champion. Every time he comes back, what a champion. Look at that, what a champion. So yeah, we're all very supportive of Baz. Baz is If I age the way Baz does, I think I've won at life. Because he will literally just walk off if he feels like he can't be bothered with it anymore. He just walks off. It's just agility for him to get the agile part. Yeah, 100%. Just agility. Yeah. It's also because he doesn't run anymore, so he'll walk up to a jump and then does this like weird four-legged hop over over the jumps. He is very funny. I swear it'd be easier for him if he actually ran and made some speed, so I didn't have to hop so high. But he seems to be having a good time. So. And the fact that he's Baz is just brilliant. I love people names for dogs. I know, he's just wonderful. I would love to grow old like Baz. Just only do the things that I want to do, despite what's being asked of me. And when I'm fed up with things, just walk off. Tell them, fuck it, I'm not doing this anymore. Done now. Later, losers. I'm going pissing. That's what Baz does. He just walks off and goes for pee. I wish I could shoot bees. Yeah, me too. That'd be nice. I like bees. Bees are good. Exactly, you could repopulate. Yeah, basically that. He will stop in the middle of the course, look over his shoulder, look back, look over his shoulder again, and then just walk off the other direction. It's brilliant. He's like, nah. Absolutely not. Miss me with this shit. Liberating. But yeah, I love bees. I'd love to have more bees around. It's one of the reasons why my garden is, well, why I'm trying to plant more and more things for pollinators. Less and less grass. I do like clover instead, and I swear I'll be the end of my neighbour at one point because she has this incredibly fancy garden to the point where she plants. I say plants is not the right word. She has fake plants in her garden, so she has things that look like they're in bloom in the middle of winter, which they obviously aren't, but here we are. But yeah, I reckon I'll be the end of her one day with my overgrown garden with meadow flowers in it, and like, I'm sorry, Julia, but your type of garden is not my type of garden. I would like some real plants in my garden, please. I'm having a new garden path put in a couple of weeks' time. And it's going to be like stepping stones, and in between the stepping stones we're planting like creeping flowers, like creeping thyme and things that will look very pretty when they're all grown in. And I can't tell you how excited I am, because our current garden path is being skipped by every single delivery driver, which is fair because it goes the absolute longest way possible around the side of the garden. This one is going to go across the lawn, and it's going to be very, very nice, and I'm very excited about it. Basically what I want eventually, like it's never going to look like this good obviously, but let me show you the picture of the basically something like that, which I think just looks the nicest. Yeah. This is the third time today that I've dropped my brush. It's honestly embarrassing now. So yeah, very excited about that. I ordered the skip so they can dig out the foundation for the path. And hopefully it will look really nice next year. My father-in-law, bless him, was like, oh, well, we could have done that ourselves. We could have, you don't need to pay someone to go do it. And I was like, yeah, but the advantage of paying someone to do it for you is that you don't have to do it yourself. You don't have to dig out a path. And you don't have to fill a skip, and I very much don't want to do any of those things on my rare days where I don't have to do other things. Oh, he loves a project. He really does. He really does love a project. Fortunately, he works for he volunteers for the River Stour Trust. It's like canal boats, and like canal cruises and stuff like that. And they had him completely rebuild some of their docks this summer, because the docks weren't very nice anymore. So they've kept him very busy, and I think Nick was saying that he has gout in his knee at the moment, which isn't very good. So he's having to keep off it, which I'm sure is torture for him, because he does not like to sit still, bless him. Right, I never want to stop painting this model, because I genuinely love this model. But I've just realised that it's 9:30 and I still have shit to do in the house before bedtime tonight. So let's go have a little look to see if there's anyone about doing anything painty that we can go support. I think White Wolf. Let's go to White Wolf. Yeah. How long has he been painting for? Yeah, he'll be able to go a little bit longer. Thank you. I'm happy with how she's progressing. I feel like it's definitely a lot better than the first time I tried painting her. So we'll hopefully she'll be something I can be proud of. Anyway, I am going to create or have created a raid to go see White Wolf, and he's good people. Oh, that's clever actually. In case someone doesn't automatically gets pulled along, should probably have a think about that one. And oh no, I hope he's not trying to raid out himself at the moment. I'm gonna go quickly before he goes out himself. See you all soon, hopefully Saturday, and thank you all for the subs, for the follows, for the support again. Love you all, bye!